Steve, when it comes to memorable regular season games, Christmas Day matches up as the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it is. And when you play on Christmas Day, it's special because you're one of several teams that get a chance to play, and the rest of the entire league and the country and the world is watching you. All eyes are on the NBA on Christmas Day. It is very, very special.
5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
This is what you like about Kevin Durant. Doesn't need to press the issue. Mid-range is close enough.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Curry. Kicks it out to Paul. On the mark with the 15-footer.
With Paul's skills, whether it's off the dribble or off the catch, the mid-range area is money.
Pass to Thompson. And here is Curry. Back to Thompson. From the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Paul. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The result of Paul's awareness of everything around him gets a nice look inside.
Now here's Curry. A 3-ball. Kept alive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Paul outside. Shoots. And Thompson sends it back. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. And the shot goes down.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Pass to Durant. Now here's Thompson. Now Durant. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Now here's Tucker. Guarded by Green. Back to Tucker. Paul left side. Houston moving it around. Here's Harden. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Capella. Back to Green. Shoots over Tucker. Moves back up. And it's Green missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Back to KD. Over Harden. No good from Durant. Houston in the lead. Lets it go with a 3. Harden with it. Back to Capella. Houston needs to get a shot up. Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's the Warriors' ball. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots will be really impossible to guard.
They throw good, James Harden. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with his streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Harden hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thompson surveying the floor. And the Warriors miss again. Houston leading by 4. On the wing, Green. Back to Paul. To Harden. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harden's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Looney, guarded by Harden. Back to Curry. Over Paul. No good, unable to end this run.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Up top, Tucker. Shoots over KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Green. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
I mean, bullying his way around the court. Draymond invites contact, then comes through with the bucket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Bogut.
Really remarkable work by Bogut to send the shot back. Such a tremendous defender who really never rests on that end of the floor.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And the ability to create something out of nothing is so rare to find. But Kevin Durant has it. Whether it's a bailout shot to beat the shot clock or just a hard dribble and pull up, he can always get a shot off.
And KD drops them both. And with Durant, he's making it look so easy. You're just used to seeing him get the shot he wants.
You have to respect his pull-up, his drive, his threes, his fadeaways. It's a nightmare for defenders. That unpredictability is why Jimmy Butler called Durant the hardest player to guard in the league.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Gordon. Ooh. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Curry. Pass to Livingston. Here's Bell. A second chance effort. Here's Bogut. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Gordon. Latrey. They get it back. Pass to House. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Warriors trailed by 5. Now here's Curry. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Back to Rivers. Houston moving it around. Fareed with a clean look. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles. It was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Livingston. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rockets with the rebound. Gordon deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. Rivers can't get it to go.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And finished off by Rivers.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Iguodala outside. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's good. 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 3.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Outside Curry. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our days, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Houston leading by 3. Rivers with it. Fareed inside. Tries again. And it's sent back by Bogut. Pass to Green. Out to Thompson. Livingston with it. Back to Thompson. Over Fareed. Thompson misses. So it's the Rockets now. 3-point lead. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here's Livingston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Iguodala. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Andre is a very dangerous player in pick and roll. His explosiveness, his shooting ability is a crippling combination.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Back to Livingston. Over House. Livingston, no luck. Houston leading by 3. Gordon for three. And that's collected by Bogut.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Shumpert. Here's Rivers. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Tucker can't get it to go. And George Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Houston making a switch here. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Paul. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 9.
Even on CP3's deep shot, as soon as he crosses half court, you have to get a hand up on him.
Drills it from outside. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Iguodala after the Rockets pick up 3. Outside Durant. Clock at 4. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Steve, over the last half decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The 4 players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Those are my 4.
Good on the second free throw. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Here's Livingston. The Rockets making the shot. Outside, Green. And here's Livingston. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the Warriors miss again.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Warriors trailed by 7. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Outside Curry. KD on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. KD can't get it to go. Houston leading by 7. Paul for 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Pass to Iguodala. On its way from Curry for 2. Rockets with the rebound. Now Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harden outside. Launches it. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Shot to stop the run. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
Harden outside.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Curry. Looking to get it going. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. Iguodala with the steal. Outside Durant. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the dunk by Capella.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Curry. Iguodala with it. Defended by Paul. Inside. Pulls it up. That one rolling around and runs out. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Paul can't get it to go. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, good recognition there. Draymond exploits the heart of that defense.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path fouls. You think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injury. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Here's Tucker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Livingston. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Livingston is a very reliable free throw shooter, coming in with a career average of almost 80%. Well, with all the numbers that Shaun Livingston can put up, nothing would ever surpass the fact that he came back from his terrible injury so long ago. Fans around the league and players have nothing but respect for Shaun Livingston for fighting back.
No good on that one. And for Livingston, it almost feels like everything he does is just icing on the cake.
Winning multiple titles, being a key member on arguably the greatest team of all time. Crazy to think that none of this would have happened if he didn't put in the work to recover from that fall.
And he's good on the second. Rockets leading by 10. Harden outside. Back to Paul. Harden outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Harden hits them both.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Shoots from the high post. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Over in the corner, Green. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Livingston. Harden's shot is off. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. A 12-point game. Pass to Livingston. Now Jerebko. Back to Livingston. And here's Bogut. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bogut's got his 2nd basket.
Shaun Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
20 feet out. And it's Paul missing.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
The shot by Curry, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Bogut with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Curry's got 8.
When you combine the usage with the accuracy, hard to think of a better three-point shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Now, here's Livingston. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. KD looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
KD is on a different level, going over, around, or straight through the defense now.
Harden outside. Yes, that goes in. Harden's got 26 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Houston leading by 9. Paul surveying the floor. Fires the 3. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Outside, KD. It's stolen by Green. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Pass to Curry. Durant with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 19 points for KD.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
From deep, Green. Another shot. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that one misses.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Pass to Curry. They double team Curry. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. And the Warriors take on 2 more. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor, allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Now, here's Tucker. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. The Rockets pull it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Clearly a foul.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. That's good from Tucker. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on the total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
Warriors trailed by 14. Here's Thompson. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? From deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 11 points.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Now here's Harden. 28 points for him. Fires the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game. I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from KD. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's KD. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 27 points for Kevin Durant. Paul outside. Outside, Green. And it's Paul penetrating. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Yeah, this... Offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Rivers with it. Great D that time from Curry.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Pass to Iguodala. The rebound by Harden.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And it's Golden State's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Gordon. And Thompson sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here is Curry. He's got 11. Pass to Iguodala. And the wide open shot from Green. And the three off target. Now Harden. Here's the three. Hope they get it back. Capella inside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The shot's good from Fareed.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Pass to Thompson. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 9.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Harden. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Rockets lead by 7. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Over Rivers. Curry can't get it to go.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Rivers with it. This one for 3. Here's Harden on the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Curry. Good work defensively by Capella.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
A three-pointer, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And here Here's Harden for three. And the three ball is good. Harden's got 11 in the second half. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Outside Gordon. Back to Harden. Jacks up a three. No good. Shot missing. The Warriors go the other way. KD on the wing. He has 29. Rockets leading by 8. Harden outside. To the inside. Capella. That shot missing. Great tee that time from Green. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Rivers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in his league with his overall play.
Rockets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
First one falls for him.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Rivers hits both of them. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
Durant, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 this quarter.
Once you get Austin out in space, his quickness and fluidity really shines.
And then Durant with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now Fareed, after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. To the paint. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Gordon's got 7.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the inside. Fareed. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Good shot.
Warriors trailed by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Livingston, and he lays it straight in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets ahead, up by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Pass to Cook. Takes the 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Up top, Rivers. And here is Faried. He's covered by Livingston. The shot's good from Faried.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
On the wing, Iguodala. Back to Livingston. Pass to Cook. Five to shoot. Now Bogut. He's guarded by Rivers. Some solid defense from Faried. Rockets leading by 9. Right side, Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And Faried throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double down. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Cook. Out to the right wing. Back to Livingston. Here is Jerebko. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Stolen by Tucker. And it's Shumpert penetrating. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shumpert with the steal. Inside. Paul outside. Looking to get back on track here. Connects. The jumper drops.
The unpredictability of Chris Paul's game is something he uses to his advantage. He creates a lot of space for himself to shoot.
And finished off by Bogut.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here are the Rockets now. The Warriors making the shot. 4 on the shot clock. Paul. Here's Tucker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
Check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
It's stolen by Livingston. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop.
As it's been his entire career, Shaun Livingston using his length to make a play and get them going.
Now here's Paul. A three. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Bogut. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Just a veteran play by Bogut to realize the shot clock was about to go off. He just never panics and makes sure he gets a good shot at the rim when he's in tight spots.
Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. He's no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still as strong as ever.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Timeout called the Warriors. Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney, not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. It's good. Paul's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can't guard Chris Paul on these floaters. He knows when to go with it.
Thompson outside. From outside the arc. No good there. So Houston will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Back to KD. Fires for 3. Rockets with the rebound. On the wing, Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And thinking back to when Gerald Green first came into the league, oozing with athleticism, but really not much else. Now he's a completely different and better player than when he first arrived.
Warriors trailed by 16. And as amazing as Green was in his dunking as a younger player, he needed to grow as a player.
And the time he spent overseas, I think, really helped with his development and confidence. Came back to the NBA, and really since his return has been a great weapon off the bench for whichever team he's suited up for.
Jonas Jerebko, not a huge name in the NBA, but he's a solid rotation player. Gives you some scoring and a punch off the bench.
That's good from Jerebko. And with Jerebko, it's always nice to have a player his size that can shoot.
Jerebko has never taken a ton of threes. He's been a very reliable deep shooter for the last half decade. Also very unselfish and knows how to fit in to an offense.
Warriors trailed by 13. Durant, no good. Here's Houston now. Harden with it. Guarded now by Durant. Harden outside. And Tucker has it in the corner. Now here's Paul. Just 3 to shoot. A second chance effort. And the jumper is good. Paul's got 12 points in just the second half.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The shot by KD, no good. At the elbow, Harden. Thompson with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Durant, no good. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
And really, that is why he is feared
as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Rockets leading by 15. Harden outside. Beyond the arc. Houston with a new 14.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Now, here's Thompson. The long distance squeeze bill. Thompson's got 16 points here in the second half.
Thompson, one of the best in the business at pulling up off the dribble.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
That gives him his second three of the half, with three total for the game.
Pass to Paul. Six to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Here's Paul. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way. Durant down low. And Steve, it is so rare to see someone as agile at the rim as KD.
You're so right, Kevin. And now he can take contact, adjust in midair, and still convert with ease. Also can slam it down if he gets a step. His great field goal percentage over the years is because he's an elite finisher at the rim and mid-range.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Paul outside. Pass to Green. Lets it fly. Houston gets it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
From deep, Harden. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Golden State. 11-point game. To the middle. And Jones slams it home.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 42 in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Houston.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the Warriors miss again. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
Prototype, this swagger don't come overnight. Glad I found my growth. And in the event you trying to find some sauce, you already know you better go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man.